Hey, what's up guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FIFA 23 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Episode number 177 today. Happy Wednesday to you. Hope you're all doing well. Today I have got yet another fun one for you. I think I say that every day, but I do try and make these episodes interesting for you to watch and enjoy over your lunch break or whenever you may watch it. But yeah, as we get on into the episode, do me a small favor, hit that thumbs up button. 2,000 likes is what we're looking for, and of course, subscribe if this is the first video of mine you're watching. If you're not already subscribed, you might as well, right? It's free. So we will be playing with this team a little bit later on today. You know that this is my main staple, like crazy good first team. I think it's super well balanced. I get on with it so very well. But we're going to start off with a few SBC packs. We'll start off by working our way towards that 83 times 10, shall we? Because that's what the video is mainly about. Let's get stuck in. So it costs an 82 and an 84 rated squad. The 82's got an inform in it. It's pretty well priced, I would say. Most people could probably rustle this together. Rustle it up? Is that the term? God knows. But either way, we get the 84 rated squad done pretty easily. And then it's a premium mixed player pack that actually ends up giving us a walkout, a tradable walkout from this SBC. It's Serge Milinkovic-Savic, 16,000 coins. Hey, you won't catch me complaining on that one because that just makes me a little bit more money back. You know, we spent and we lost a couple 100,000 coins yesterday, so it's a rebuild time now. And then the 82 rated squad, we obviously had the players in the club to do that, so no biggie. Nothing from the mixed players pack, but you really don't expect that, to be honest. Hey, I'll actually take a few bronzes, a few silvers, and a few golds because those premium silver and premium bronze upgrade SBCs are there, and I think they're going to create a bunch of non-rare golds for me to actually complete a few more of the 78 plus triples. But in my 83 by 10, I get not even a walkout. Hello, what? What's going on? Where's my pack lock gone lately? We get two 83 informs, and then 85, 84, 84, 84, 84, 83, 83, 83. Oh my days, that's got to be one of the worst ones I've seen. I felt pretty low after that, I'll be honest. Because, you know, I'm really lacking the promo players in my packs lately. And I really I'd love to pack a Fantasy FUT hero. I understand that they're quite expensive and therefore they're probably very rare. But I would absolutely love to pack a Fantasy FUT hero before they go out of packs. And, you know, I don't know if it's going to happen. I guess we'll see throughout the rest of the episode if anything can happen. Because, well, we're now doing, how many was it? Just 5 of these 78 plus triples. So what I forgot to mention yesterday, or what I didn't know actually about these, is that last week we got 78 plus player picks, which were 1 of 3. Excuse my phone going off, my watch going off again. They were 1 of 3 and they cost 9 non-rare golds and 1 rare gold. This week, we've got a 78 plus triple, which actually gives you all 3 of the players for the exact same cost. I think that's a dub, to be honest. Yeah, absolutely no complaints from me. Obviously, I quite like a player pick because I like them popping up and then you choosing one. But in the same way, you get the pack opening animation here. And if you were to pack something really big, you would, of course, see the lovely little lovely animations and colours and all of that sort of stuff. So, lights up for the 5th one. It's going to be an 84 Carvajal. We got an 84, 85 throughout this. You know, we did all right, but definitely not as good as I'd hoped. Like I said, I want to see walkouts. I want to see promo players, and that just didn't happen right there. So I can discard a bunch of these players because they're just duplicates anyway. And then I can sell both of these guys, actually. 83s are still going for 2.5k plus. And like I said, I think about nearly 16k for Milinkovic-Savic. So that makes us a decent little bit of money and actually brings us up to about the 300k mark. Actually, just over the 300k mark. So that's great. time to head into rivals then. I've not played any rivals yet this week, and I didn't know what to expect. It's the final week, isn't it, before the milestones. So there's a couple of things in my head. One, I see people absolutely sweating it. Or two, I see people not really caring, but they're close to another milestone, so they sort of just don't bother playing, and you have to sit out 90 minutes, but you get a win, so it's kind of good. My very first game of the day, I ended up getting a 1-0 rage quit fairly early on, and that's brilliant. Excellent stuff. It gets me on that little motivational road to 8 wins. Next opponent has Player of the Month Mbappe. Subbed off that, was it Terrier, for Mane. Before that, he scored with Zidane. Awful defending. If I was to show you that entire sequence, it was some of the worst defending I think I've ever done on FIFA 23. But he then decided to really keep the ball for ages and tried to wind me up. But I managed to get a goal back, and as you can see there, 65% possession to my 35. I'm going to try and change that in this second half. I made a couple of super sub changes, and I got into the lead. That was the important thing, because then the pressure was on this guy, Joga Bonito, to get back into it. And, well, the super subs make all the difference. I know it was Drogba that scored 2, but with the help of Alawairan, Bale and Adama, it was just, it made it a lot easier. And a 2-goal lead means that we can concede once. We should be all right, as long as I hold on. But actually, we ran straight down the other end. Adama gets lucky with that. I guess the opponent did try and tackle, but we just about rode through it, and then he scores with the green time on the weak foot. And I put something up on my channel, actually, the other day, yesterday, I think. It was like a community post, so I guess you see it a little bit more on the mobile app. But I put that on there, which was who's the best super sub on the game, and I think the poll was between 4 players, 3 of which I bring on, which is Adama, winner wildcards, Diaby, the Rosa final, or who's the other one? Oh man, I'm forgetting. It was Bale, end of an era Bale, or a lone Mbappe, which everyone's got in their club. So if you want to go back onto my channel and vote in that'd be pretty cool. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on that. And I'm going to be doing more of those community posts. I think they might be quite enjoyable, might be quite good for engagement on the channel. So look forward to a few more of them. And the more you can answer them or leave a comment or a like on them or whatever is brilliant for me. So thank you, and hopefully you'll enjoy them too. So that guy literally scored an own goal and then let me win. I just put my controller down after going 5-0 up, and it was just a waiting game. I just stuck. I'm currently rewatching Top Boy on Netflix. I must have watched that thing about 4 or 5 times. It's one of those shows. I've got a few go-to shows that when I'm bored, I just stick on in the background. Top Boy is one of them. I quite like it. But we score an absolute worldie of a goal right there with Atal. A lovely power shot from distance. It wasn't timed either, which very much surprised me that it fell into the back of the net. But, it was a really nice goal from Atal. Not bad at all, you could say. I love using those puns every single time. And 3-0 against this guy. Not going to lie, I was the one that paused that there to sort of scurry him along off to the rage quit zone, mate. And he obliged. So that gets me on a hot streak onto the final checkpoint for Division 2. So 4 more wins to go. We could potentially get ourselves up into Div 1 for the weekly rewards, and then obviously the 50-game win milestone rewards for Div 1 rather than Div 2. I'm going to look at that, though, because obviously if we get up to Division 1, which is way, way past where I should be, then we'd only get stuck down to Division 3 at the start of tomorrow when the new season comes out or whatever, and that might mean that we'd be up against Division 1 players for a few weeks. So even though we're in Div 3, so I'm gonna be curious about that. I might purposefully not go up. It all depends on what the rewards are saying, and actually whether or not we can even get there, because it's not looking good in this particular game. This guy it was very odd. I haven't seen this for a while, where someone just plays what felt like constant pressure just the whole game, and didn't really deplete his stamina too badly. I guess he made a couple of good changes towards the end of the match, which really helped with him and his high pressure situations. And he ends up getting back into it. I thought I was going to win this 3-2. I said to myself, I'm just going to literally hold the ball and not do anything stupid. But there was so much pressure applied, and he basically just turned the game around by the 87th minute. So, GG's. It was one of them pretty stressful ones where by the way, I get a chance on the last kick of the game. He basically gifted me a chance to score, and I fully bottled it. Oh, stupid from me, that. But is what it is, right? We'll take the L and move on. I mean, it was going to end the hot streak, whatever, right? It was either going to be a draw or a win. So we take an L, and actually there were a couple more L's I don't think are actually in this video. There might be one more. But this game right here it has that Mario Gomez. I'm not looking forward to playing against him quite a lot, actually. Might even look into doing the SBC for him. We get a penalty. I already thought I had a green time shot that just went wide, and he paused it. I thought he was going to quit at 0-0. And then when I got the penalty, I thought he was going to quit before I even took it. But fair play to this fella. He stuck it out, and once he conceded the penalty, he quit. So I appreciate you, Tony, for not quitting at 0-0. I think there was potential for that to happen at some point, and I'm glad you didn't, because that gives me a nice, easy victory, a nice, easy 1-0 victory, and that's 5 out of 8 for the week. I then went on a horrific losing streak. I got those 5 wins, and I couldn't really get anything else to work. So this right here is going to be an example of that. One of the, I think, 3 or 4 losses that I took in a row, and then decided that was enough rivals for me for the day. I still got, well, for the session anyway, I might play a little bit more rivals after I film this to try and get those 3 wins, and that could be in tomorrow's episode, perhaps alongside hopefully some other cool SBC content or something. But as much as I went 1-0 up in this one, Messi, regular gold Messi, was the one that really destroyed me. He was pulling the strings, and like I said, I'd lost a few in a row. That was the last straw. I just got a little bit annoyed, so I quit that one at 2-1 down and decided to stop there for the rivals. And then, like I mentioned earlier, I did a few of the silver premium upgrade packs. So I used all the silvers in my club, and that gave me non-rare golds. And then I put non-rares and rares into 78 plus packs until I reached like 81 rated players in my club. I didn't really want to submit them. And we got like 7 or 8 of these packs for the end of the episode. What can we get? So we get a little, excuse me, 84 rated here in Berardi. Not bad. I thought I already had him for a sec, so I'm glad that we didn't. Lights up again here. It's going to be Italian. It's going to be another Berardi. No, it's not. It's going to be a Bonucci from Juventus. But, I mean, as you're seeing here, not really like plucking out the walkouts. It's more of a case of the best sort of thing I've been getting is about an 84, maybe an 85. I think we got a Sommer earlier on in the video. But yeah, not a huge amount of luck from these. Are the player picks better? What are your thoughts? Because they both cost exactly the same, but you actually get 3 players here. So if you almost see it in a way that if you were to do a player pick, all 3 of these players would pop up and you'd have to choose only one of them, then yeah, these are better. But if you think that player picks often give out higher rated players and you can only take one of them, then maybe they're better, if you get me. But yeah, nothing to really write home about with these right here. We end on a John Stones, and that be that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've come towards the end of the episode. I hope you have enjoyed. Quite a jam-packed one today. We're nearly up to our rivals wins, just 3 more wins to go, and a bunch of player picks and an 83 by 10 done. Hopefully we can do something fun for tomorrow's episode as well. If you'll do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. That'd be awesome. 2,000 likes is what I'd love to see. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Cheers. Follow me on social media. The links are down below. Hope you will have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.